joining us from the Central Ave BID, Business Improvement District. Thank you for joining us this morning. And you
Thank
have
you
some
for
great
having me.
information for us.
I do. So the last time I was here, we talked a little bit about the Central Avenue Dining Guide, which was coming out. It was showcasing our 80 restaurants from 19 different countries, and that guide has come out.
And who doesn't love food?
Right, exactly.
Uh huh.
Exactly. It's the story I love to tell about Central Avenue because everybody loves to eat. So we have the dining guide coming out. We're taking it all over the place. I'm bringing it to Alive at 5, and then we're also doing stops at the airport and at hotels and at local visitor destinations to really get the word out about the restaurants that we have. But in addition to that, we're also doing a couple of food events right on Central Avenue.
Okay.
And we're hoping to kind of highlight some of the restaurants and grocery stores that call Central home.
Now, before you do that, the Alive at 5 event, it's every Thursday afternoon.
Mhm.
Are there places that do specials as a result of the Thursday afternoons being Alive at 5?
Not no not per se, but we do. We are at Alive at 5 every week. We give out the dining guides. We give out coupons from our local businesses, and it's the first time we've done that. So we're really trying to look to drive some of that traffic. Such great crowds that are down there,
yeah.
and really drive them west over to Central Avenue
Mhm.
to take advantage of some of the places they might not even be aware of.
Yeah, and it's certainly not that far to travel after an event or even before an event.
Yeah.
If you get out of work early on a Thursday afternoon and would like to have maybe a beverage or two, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, we have taverns, we have restaurants, we have noodle houses, we have cafes. We have probably anything that you would be looking for: buffets, cafes, restaurants. Spans the gamut. So come by, have a bite. Not just Thursday, but any old time. And then we also have some great taverns that do live music. If you're looking for some entertainment later on. So we have just the Low Beat and Polly's Hotel, and the Linda has great acts that come through. And then we have certainly wonderful things can be found at Rocks and at the Waterworks Pub. So lots of really fun stuff happening.
Yeah. Now, the food events that you have coming up.
So excited. We're working with a couple of local organizations. One is the International Center for the Capital Region, and they're doing a tour of grocery stores on Central Avenue. We're working with Yelp. And they'll be helping guide and direct the tour. We're going to start at Ralph's Pork Store, which is just off Central in Lexington, but still within our district. And then we're going to go to the Breakthrough West African Market. We're going to go to Tay Vietnamese Market. We're going to go to Paravar, and we're going to go to Chester's Smokehouse.
Okay.
So we're going to hit West African food, German food, European food, larger European scope, Vietnamese food, and also, what did I miss? Indian food.
Okay. And these places are some prepared foods and some to buy and prepare your own.
Yeah, exactly. So, so you can walk in being, the, most adept chef, and you know exactly what you're looking for, and that here are these wide array of ingredients that really you can't find anywhere else. They're brought in and really specialty stores. Or you can go in saying, I don't know anything. One of the things that really unites all of the grocery stores on Central Avenue, and I speak with the owners all the time, they're there to share their culture. So they are looking, for that customer who doesn't know anything, because as we know, food is the great uniter. So come in and ask the owners, what is good, how do I prepare it? Some of them have foods that are already prepared. Some of them have basic ingredients. I know at West African market, they have the shito and they have the fufu, and it's all ready to go. So you could bring it home and make it in your own kitchen.
Now, are they friendly with each other? If I go into a store and I say I'm looking for X and they know that somebody else has X, would they direct me to?
It's a very good community in that way. So yes, so they definitely would refer you to another grocery store if they feel that you'd get better ingredients or fresher ingredients, or I don't have that, but I know that they do. And then one of the other things that we see that we just love to see on Central Avenue is so many of our restaurant owners shop right there at the grocery stores.
Okay.
Because we have such a wide array of, again, fresh ingredients, real authentic spices that you just can't get anywhere else.
So sort of a farm to table kind of situation.
It is. It is. It's really it's our international version of farm to table,
Yeah.
and it's right on Central Avenue.
That's always interesting when you can find restaurants and places that use other local businesses to create things in their own
Yes.
business.
Yeah, I it really is, and it's a nice exchange, and it's a nice exchange that we all benefit from. You know, it's such an asset for Albany to have this really very international community right in our midst.
Now let's talk about someone who may be watching that could be interested in opening some type of business in that area. They're looking for the right location. So I would assume that you would assist in helping them find a place.
Absolutely, that's what we're there for. The BID's primary mission is to not only grow the businesses that are there, but attract additional businesses. So we're really a resource for whether you're an entrepreneur and it's your first time out and you're looking for a lot of help, or you're a second stage business owner and you're looking to grow or expand your business. We can really come in and provide access to technical resources, marketing help. We can help you find a good, location that works well for you. And then help with additional assistance as you move through. So you're open, the doors are open. Now what? We can help with that process as well.
Is there a lot of space available in the area that you cover, which is, by the way, mention that.
Yeah, so I work with just the Central Avenue corridor. So we really start at Lark Street and we go to the city line of Albany, which is roughly around the Vetrano Park. There's a railroad bridge over that, so the end of our district, basically. We have a couple of the major cross streets as well. We have currently 509 businesses within that district, and we do have some spaces available. What's nice is we have a lot of different size spaces, so we can probably find something that's appropriate for the business owner. But I would not say we have a ton of spaces. We've actually seen quite a bit of investment in the area, quite a bit of new businesses opening up. Whereas in 1998, when the BID was first formulated, the vacancy rate was like 17%. Now it's only 4%.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
pretty low.
Yeah.
And you would do retail space, business space, restaurant space, bar space, whatever.
We have a little bit of all of the above.
Okay.
So whether you're looking for a storefront or a turnkey restaurant, you definitely give us a call and let us know, and we can see if we have something that fits your needs.
Okay, so let's talk about the dining guide once again.
Sure.
One where people may be able to go out and get one, and or online possibilities.
Yes, absolutely. So the dining guide is available online. It's at our website. It's centralbid.com. We are also putting it all over the place. So it's at the visitor center. It's at, I would say, most of the local hotels within the city of Albany. If it's not there, it will be there shortly. We're trying to also hit a lot of public locations like City Hall and the public library branches. We are trying to hit some of the entertainment spots like the New York State Museum and the Institute for History and Art, places that we know that people go for entertainment or culture, and then naturally afterwards they want to grab a bite to eat. So we want to have that resource be right there so that they can thumb through it and find what they're looking for.
And do you have that list in front of you of the different the styles of cuisine that you mentioned?
Yeah, I mean, I would go so far as to say really anything that you're looking for. We have the upscale restaurants, we have small cafes, we have farm to table, we have bistros, we have noodle houses, we have buffets, we have dives, we have taverns, we have diners. We have large dining rooms that can really seat large groups of people. We have areas that are like business conference rooms. So if you are setting up a public meeting and want to do it in a place where you can eat as well, we have those. So it really spans the gamut. We have 80 different restaurants from 19 countries.
19 countries, and that's the list that I was talking about. You covered a few of those.
Oh, good.
Styles of food. And I've never had Vietnamese. I mean, I'm thinking about that may be a possibility to try.
You should definitely give it a whirl. We have a wonderful restaurant on Central Avenue, Van's Vietnamese. It's been there for 20 plus years, and they do just a wonderful, wonderful job. Pho is super popular there. I think I'm saying it right. And it's this nice warm soup with a bunch of different ingredients that you can kind of add yourself. The broth is what is sort of the most famous about it, because they simmer it for a long time. But it's got this nice pop, this fresh lime cilantro thing going on. It's very, very good.
Good. All right, Molly Belmont from the Central Avenue Business Improvement District. Thank you once again for joining us. One more time,
Thanks.
website?
So the website for the dining guide and for any other questions you might have is centralbid.com.
All right, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having
more
me.
more music now from the new 16.